G'day. Welcome back to Dad vs Son, and in the continuing play of Corsair Leader by DVG, and with us going on with the Battle of Leyte Gulf with the US Navy, and we're playing the long campaign, 9 days, 50 SOs to start with, and we need a minimum of 26 victory points to make adequate. We have completed the first 2 days. We have destroyed 3 targets and now have 8 victory points, but the last target we tried, this supply depot, didn't work, and now we have, as you can see, it's an improvement. All targets get +1 centre site draw. So I'm just leaving that up there so we can get to it. So we are good to go. Our recon is still giving us two free goes to have a look, and our intel is -1 site. Okay, day 3 to begin, and our first target is Fleet Carrier. Yay! This is the big kahuna. Okay, so we have 5 VP, gung-ho! 8 aircraft. Naval, 2 bandits, so we've got at least 2 bandits in the middle and another potential 3 in the middle, and then we have, God almighty, 2 sites, which will give us 3 sites in the middle and 2 on each approach. I think this will be the only mission we do today. 8 aircraft. Okay, sites first. So we have 2 sites in each approach. So 2 to the north, 2 to the east, 2 to the south, 2 to the west, and 3 in the middle because of the extra. Righto, so let's see what we've got. To the north we have a quad 1-inch mount, only hits low, and it's a 0 range. We have a no sight as well, so we get rid of that. We have another quad 1-inch mount to the east with a 40mm mount which hits high and low. To the south we have another 1-inch quad mount, and we also have a 4-inch mount with a range of 1. To the west we have a 4 and a 5-inch mount, both having a range of 1 and both hitting on high and low. And in the centre we have another quad 1-inch mount hitting low, a 40mm mount hitting high and low, and another 1-inch mount hitting low. Okay, so that's what we've got at the moment. That's 2 in each approach, 2 in the middle, plus the extra. Okay, so we've got the target, determined and placed sites. Now we need to assign pilots. So we need 5 hits on this. So what I'm thinking, I know, dangerous thing to do. So if I take in the torpedo bombers, the TBFs, they can carry 2 weight points each, but they've got to come in low. And that means everything can have a go at them. And because these sites have a 1 range each, they're going to be able to hit the north and the south, and this one's going to be able to hit the west and the east. Okay, 8 aircraft. We've got potentially 3 bandits. I'll grab those 2 A6s first because they're part of the objective. And we have an average and nothing. That's a wrong one. That's a wrong one because we only got the A6 M2s in the middle. Okay, so we have a average and a green. Okay. So, assigned pilots. So we could potentially have 5 bandits all told. Okay. What do we got? So we're going to take Wiggins straight up. He's got a gung-ho, has still got it, and 2 situational awareness. So he's also got a +3 A to A, so that should help. Now, Bill Regallo's got a situational awareness as well. He doesn't have any gung-ho left, but I'm going to take him because he's got the agile as well. And I think we will take Hull with us, again, who has a situational awareness and a +1 cool. And that just means that we've got enough blokes to have a go. And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to take Buckeye as well. But I'm not going to try and put any fighters against him if I can, and I'm going to use his wingman skill to try and get him to do some suppression attacks. So that's the idea with him. So I'm going to place him in behind. Right. So we're going to take Edwards as a dive bomb, and we're going to take Robinson for his dive bombing. Tiny Cherry can't, he's already at 4. Clark's at 1, but he's only got 2. So yeah, I'm going to take the 2 torpedo bombers, which will go in low, seeing as they can't dive. Righto, so they are going to take a torpedo each. And that's their 2 weight points. That doesn't cost us anything. Edwards and Robinson are going to carry a So do I want them to come in diving, or do I want them to do suppression? And I think what we may have to do is bring them in low to do suppression. So I'm going to give them 2 rockets each, which is our 4 free SO points that we had from our going home event last time. So that's done. And they have 1 more point each. And I think what I will do is give them another rocket each. And they can use that to attack either the target or the to suppress. So I'll have 4 aircraft going in low, and the fighters going in high. So that's what we've got at the moment. So that's our 8 aircraft. So I'm just going to do the paperwork. So we're not taking Baird. We're taking Buckeye Reese, even though he is shaken. He's still got a +1 air to air, so I think it's worth it. We're taking Hull. We're taking Wiggins. And we're taking Regallo. And that's our 4 fighters. And then we are taking Edwards. And he's effectively using 1 SO point because he's got 2 freebies. And we're taking Robinson. Again, same thing, he's using 1 SO point. We're not taking Cherry, we're not taking Clark, but we are taking our TBFs. And they are not using any SO points either. So we've spent 2 SO points at the moment, effectively. Okay, so we've signed pilots, we've armed the aircraft. The event going in is keep this card, discard to re-roll any roll. Love it. That's always a handy one to have. Place aircraft. Okay, so how do we want to come in is what it comes down to. Now we could come in on a couple of sides, and it might be the best way to go. Okay, our torpedoes aircraft are going to come in from the east. And Robinson is going to come in from the east with his rockets. Excuse me. And Edwards from the east as well. I think we'll just bring them all in from the east. Wiggins, Regallo, Hull, and Buckeye following on. So that's what we've got. Okay. Now, to declutter it a bit, what I'm going to do is get rid of any of these sites that can't do anything to us for this game. So this 1-inch mount here has a range 0. We're not coming anywhere near it, so it's going to go. This 1-inch mount up here, same thing. Okay. Both of these sites are going to get a shot. This site will get a shot into the east and here. These 3 sites will get a shot into here and here. And these 2 will get a shot into here as well. Righto. So, bandits. So we have 3 potential bandits in the centre. So the first is a A6M5. The second is a no bandit. And the third is an A6M5 as well. And they are both newbies. So these are the actual bandits, and these are part of the objective. So they won't move out of the centre. So what I'm going to do is move all this over here, like this. And then put the dice tray over this side this time. There for the time being, okay? Okay, so place aircraft, place bandits, intel air defense adjustment. So we can remove one pain in the arse site. So it's going to be a choice between this 4-inch sight here and either the 4 or 5-inch over there. So I suppose the most dangerous sight is this one at the moment, because it can hit us on the east approach and in here, whereas these sights can't hit us until we actually get into here. So this one is a going. So that's our intel air defense. So over target event is gain +2 on all rolls against the target. So that's a wonderful. But it's only against the target, not sights. Okay, turn counter is in the 1. Right. Dive bombers dive? No. Fast pilots attack? And I have no fast pilots as such. And none of my ground attack aircraft are fast or have situational awareness. Sights and bandits attack. None of them can attack because these two units only have short range, a range of 0. Slow pilots attack. So I'm going to get Robinson to fire at this mount. And it's not a suppression, it's a straight up attack. So Robinson is a +2 air to ground, and he gets a +3 for a soft target, which this is, so he's at a +4, and he needs a 7 to kill it. He gets a 10 and blows it away. And then Edwards is going to shoot against this one, and Edwards is a +1 air to ground, +3 again is +4, and he gets a 10 effectively, so that destroys that one. So slow pilots have attacked, aircraft move, and we all move into here. And then the bandits move, and that's these two here. Okay. Advance the turn counter. We're now on turn 2. I'm sorry, I'll try and do everything with my left hand rather than my right. I keep going across there. My apologies. I'll bring this over a bit more. Okay, so dive bombers dive to low? No, not going to happen. Fast pilots attack. Okay, so we have Wiggins, who's a fast pilot, and we have Regallo, who's a fast pilot. So Regallo is going to shoot here first. No, he's not. In fact, no. We're not going to shoot. And the reason for that is that I'm going to try and get Buckeye to earn XP by doing his successful, hopefully, suppression as a wingman. So first aircraft is trying to get into position, and it is a +0 for its maneuver and gets a 7, which is a yo-yo. The success of the movement against Regallo is a -1, so it gets a 3, and that is -1 attack. So its attack is at -1, -2. But first, now we're going to do the suppression by Buckeye, by Reese, and he has a +3 air to air, so he needs a 5 or better. And he did not. Okay, so we have a -2 for this attack against Regallo. And he can hit on a 4, 7, 8. Regallo is going to take 1 stress to evade. He's now up to 3. And we have a 4, so -2 is 2, nothing happens. And then we have the one against Hull, so he's manoeuvring for +0. He gets a 10. And his success for the maneuver is at, again, +0. And he gets a 1, which is -2 position. So he's actually being tailed. Sorry, I keep getting in the way and that screws it up. Okay. So we'll do our attacks. So Regalo first. He is going to be at a, what is he, +1, and that's all. So he's going to go for an In My Sights at +1 and gets a 4, which is +1 attack. So his attack is at +2. And he gets a 6 total, which is nothing. And then Hull is going for his, and he is going for a tight... No, he doesn't want a tight 10. He's just going to go for an In My Sights as well. Okay, so he is at a +0 for the maneuver. Gets a 9, which is +2 attack. So his attack is at +5. Excuse me. At +5. He gets the +2, +3 for tailing is +5. Missed it. And he gets an 8, which is 13, and well done. So Hull has got his second kill. Well done, that man. And we get rid of that one. Nearly did it. Okay, now Buckeye has only 2 kills, so he's going to go first to try and take this guy out. And he is a +3, so it's just a +3 on this. Sorry, he's a... I forgot he was shaken. He's a +1. He gets a 1. Does nothing. And then Wiggins is a +3 for the attack. And gets a 3, and that's nothing as well. Okay. So Slow here have attacked. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fire a rocket into here to take out... Edwards is going to try and take out the 40mm sight. So, again, it's a soft target, and this is Edwards, who is a +1 air to ground, and he gets the +3, so he's at +4, and he gets a 1, so it misses. And Robinson is going for one of the 1-inch ones, and he is a +2, so this is a +5 for him, and he gets a 5 and blows that away. Okay. So everybody who can has now attacked. So we're into the aircraft moves stage, and I'm going to move Wiggins forward to take on the average 0, and I'm moving Hull forward to take on the green 0, and I'm moving Buckeye forward to take on a cover roll. Regalo is going to stay here with this 0. So Edwards comes in, Robinson comes in with their rockets. Sorry, move this over a bit so you can actually see. And then we have our 2 torpedo bombers coming in with their torpedoes. Righto. So everybody's moved. We're up to turn 3 now. Dive bombers dive. They're already at low. Doesn't matter. Fast pilots attack. Wiggins is going to use his first situational awareness to shoot. Sorry, I keep reaching across. He's at a +3 air to air against a +1, so he's at a +2. He's going to go for an In My Sights, He gets a 9 plus 2, so he's got plus 2 attack. So he's at a plus 5, minus 1 is equal to plus 4 attack. Rolls an 8, blows it away. And Wiggins gets his 7th kill. And then Bill Regallo is going to use his situational awareness so he can fight this guy straight up. And he's at a plus 1 air-to-air. He is going to go for a in my sights as well. Gets a 7, which makes 8, which is plus 1 attack. So he has a plus 2 attack against this guy. And rolls a 10 and blows it away. So Bill Regallo gets another, and that's his 8th kill. Okay, ba-dum-bum-bum. I'm not going... why not? Hull is going to use his situational awareness, and he's at a minus 1... Oh, sorry, he's at a 0 air-to-air. And this is at a 0 as well. So he's simply going to go for a tight turn. He gets an 8, which is plus 1 position. So he is advantaged. And being advantaged gives him a plus 1 on his roll. So he needs a 7 or better to hit. And gets a 3. No good at all. Okay, so now that's all the fast done. So now it's sights and bandits. So we've got this 5-inch mount, 4-inch mount, 1-inch mount, 40mm mount. So I'm going to start at the top. So what we have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because the 5-inch mount can hit anybody. And we have a 1. So it's going after Wiggins. The second mount, again, can hit anyone. So 1 through 6. No, that's a 7. A 1. So it's going after Wiggins as well. The 1-inch mount can only hit those in low. So that's these 4. So we'll go 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, I forgot about him, didn't I? Buckeye. So in fact, that one should have gone against Buckeye. Sorry. I'll get there eventually. So this one's only for low, so it's 2, 4, 6, 8. 9 doesn't count. 7. So it's going after Bear. And the last mount, the 40mm, can go high or low. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we have 4, which is Edwards. Righty-o. So I think we'll just start from the top and work our way down. So the 4-inch mount hits on a 0 for 1 hit anyways against Buckeye. Buckeye is already shaken. So I am going to get... I'm going to get Robinson to try and suppress that attack. So Robinson is at a plus 2, plus 3, so he's at a plus 5. He needs a 7 to suppress. And he gets a 6 plus 5 is 11. So that attack does not occur. Right. Then we have this attack against Wiggins. And I can't fire a rocket at it. I could fire a rocket against that one because it's from out west and the rockets have a range of 1. I can't get Edwards to try and suppress that because he's already got a target. So cannot suppress that. So Wiggins is going to take a stress to evade. and gets a 2, so he takes 1 stress. He still has 1 situational awareness left. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so that one is attacked. Now we have the 40 mil. Now, Robinson is going to try and suppress this with his guns. And he is a +2 air to ground, so he needs a 6 or better and gets a 9. So this one is suppressed. And then this 1 inch against Bear. Again, Robinson is going to try and suppress it with his guns. Needs a 7 or better. No, it's not suppressed. So Bear is going to take a stress to evade. And he rolls a 3, which does 1 stress. So he's up to 2 stress. And that one goes away. Okay, so Sights attack now. So, bandits. So this guy's going for a maneuver at +0 and gets a 2, which is a tight turn. And his success for his maneuver is at, he's after Hull, is at 0. So he gets a 4, which is no effect. So then it's our turn. So first things first, Hull is going to Hull is going to try and maneuver, and he is going to go for a in my sights. This is for 0, and rolls a 6, which is +1 attack. So he is attacking for +0, -0. So he's got 1 for the advantage and 1 for the extra attack. He's at a +2, needs a 6 or better. Rolls a 7, shoots it down. Well done, Hull. And Hull gets his 3rd kill. Okay, so all the fighters now have finished. So I'm going to start from the torpedoes. So Bill first, he's at a +0 air to ground. Okay, +0 and gets a 7. And a 7 on a torpedo is 3 hits. And then we have, that was Bear. And then we have Van, who's on a +0 and rolls an 8, which is another 3 hits, and we only needed 2. So that torpedo did its job. So target is sunk. So those go away. And I didn't even use the +2 for the rolls on the target. Okay, going home. If you destroyed this, treated it as a gung-ho. It was a gung-ho anyway. So that's good. Right. So, paperwork. So, Reese gets 2 XP. Hull gets 2. Wiggins gets 2, which he'll give to somebody else. Regalo gets 2, 2 for Edwards, 2 for Robinson, 2 for Bear, and 2 for Van. We started with 51 SA points. We spent 2. We have 49 left. And we gained 5 VP from that, taking us to 13, which is exactly half of what we need for adequate. Our recon and our intel go up by 1. So our recon is now 3, and we're still at 1 site minus. Okay. So we'll start. There was no second for that day. Oakley dokley. So that rocket goes back. It's a pity we can't get the SA points back for it, but shit happens. Okay. So this was a 2 stress mission. So Bear has 1 cool and will take 1 stress, going up to 3. Van has no stress, so he'll take 2. Edwards has 1 cool, so we'll take 1 stress. Robinson has 1 cool, so we'll take 1 stress. Cherry did not fly today, so he'll recover 2 stress and go down to 1, as he has no cool. Clark did not fly, so he'll recover his cool of 1. Wiggins flew. He has 1 cool, so he'll take 1 stress, takes him to 3. And he gets his second situational awareness back. Tom did not fly, so he loses the 2 stress he had and gets his third gung-ho back. Bill Regalo did fly. He has 1 cool, so he'll take 1 stress, go to 4. Get his situational awareness back and get his gung-ho back. Okay. Baird did not fly this mission, but had no stress and already had his gung-ho. Buck flew this mission. Has 1 cool, so we'll take 1 stress, taking him to 5. And Hull has 1 cool, so we'll take 1 stress. Gets his situational awareness back. Okay, so at the end of that mission, let's see what we've got. So we'll just start at the front here. Sorry about the hairy arm. So our F6Fs, we have Baird, Charlie Baird here. Still average 5, I think. Let's have a look if we can upgrade anybody. So Baird has 4, needs 1 more to upgrade. Reese can, Buckeye can. So he has 5 at the moment, so he's going to upgrade from average to skilled, and we'll have 1 left. So let's see what we've got for him. So he's gone from a 1 cool plus 3, and he gets a gung-ho and goes to a 0-4. He's still at plus 3. So he's now a skilled 5 and gets a gung-ho. Well done, that man. Okay, Hull. Okay, is still average 4, and he has 2 XP and needs 2 more to upgrade. Wiggins has 2 XP, can't do anything. So let's just see what we've got there. So that's 2 XP we've got to spare for him to go. So he's got his 2 situational awareness. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. 3. 1 gung-ho, still got it. Now, Consul, Tom, is a veteran 9 and has only 2 XP. And Bill Regalo is a veteran 7 and has 5 XP. So at the moment, I could upgrade Regalo or Hull with the 2 XP from Wiggins. Now, if we have a look at the dive bombers, we have Edwards, who is an average 5 and has 2 XP. Okay, so he can't do anything. We have Robinson, who has 2 XP, so he could be upgraded to a skilled. We have Cherry, who has 1 XP, needs 3, so again, he could be upgraded. And we have Clark, newbie 5, who has 1 XP. Can't do anything with him at the moment. And then we have our TBFs. So Bear, average 4, has 2, so could be upgraded. And Van's the same, newbie 4 has 2, could be upgraded. So we've got 2 TBFs, 2 SB, 2 Cs, and 2 fighters that could be upgraded. Okay. So, what do we want to do? I think Regalo's fine as goes, so I'll forget about him this time. Hull would go from average 4 with a 0A to A, and would still stay with the 0A to A, but would pick up a cool and a situational awareness and a gung-ho. You already had the situational awareness, so you'll pick up a cool and a gung-ho. So that's not too bad at all. So he's a potential for sure. Robinson would go from an average 4 with a cool to a skilled with a gung-ho. His air to ground stays the same, his stress goes up slightly. So he's a potential, not a great one though. Cherry would go from green to average, so he'd pick up a cool. His air to air would go up by 1, and that's all. So, his air to ground and air to air would go up by 1. So I don't think I want to do that because I think he can do that by himself. So we'll forget about Cherry. Okay, Bear would go to skilled, so he would go from having a gung-ho and a cool and a 0 to 4 to what? Okay, so his air to air and air to ground go up by 1, which is nothing to sneeze at, and he's only a skilled 4 to go up. And Bill Vanderkeef would go from newbie with nothing and a 0-2 stress to picking up situational awareness and going to a 0-3, which would allow him to get his hit into the target before he gets hit. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to use those 2 points to kick him up. Again, one more mission and these other ones will go up anyway. Okay, So Van is now green 7 and has no XP left, and picks up a situational awareness. And he still has his -3 stress now, which is good. So he can go back behind there. Okay, so that's it. We'll cut it there. I'm sorry about the light coming and going with my stupid shadowy hairy arms and fat fingers. That's the end of day 3. We're a third of the way through the mission, or the campaign. We have 13 VP, 49 SO points at the moment, and a partridge in a pear tree. So I think we're on track. So thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you later. Bye for now.